Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
I'm Pammy.
And I'm Javi.
And as some of you know, Javi went to Retrofest, Arkansas. And we asked this really important question. Can retro gaming outlive our generation? How do we keep the hobby alive?
How do we encourage the younger generation specifically? We talked to a lot of people in the community.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Instagram.
Yes. What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Some pretty big and awesome people in the community.
What's up?
And
What's up?
so stick around and find out a little bit. So here we go. Alright, here we go. We are with Peter Game Vortery
What's up,
over
guys?
here.
How you doing?
And we have a question for him. What's one way that we can get people interested to get in the hobby? Like it's they're in the fence, maybe.
So of course a lot of the older generation are into physical collecting, but you got to start with gaming period. So as much as people discourage Xbox with what they're doing and kind of being on the Prime Video, the Fire Sticks, stuff like that, it's a good start because at the end of the day, it's still gaming. So that's a good introduction. You don't need a console to do it now. You get Game Pass, and that'll get people interested, and then that'll eventually, hopefully, funnel into physical collecting.
That's good. That's good. Good. I like that. I like that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, man.
Video Game Vortery, guys, follow them. DS Quest.
Oh yeah, big
Good
time.
stuff. There we go. So look at these. This is pretty cool. That is so cool. Freaking DeLorean. Doshi got deals.
Yes, sir.
There you go. So I've been asking people, how's one way that we can like sustain the hobby, especially with younger generations?
Well, I think that we should show the quality of the games that were made before, especially with the lack of content and stuff like that, like a finished product today.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's definitely a lot more originality back then, whereas today it's more of like a copy and paste reskin kind of game.
Too many remasters.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know, back then it was a lot of story, you know, there's a lot that hit.
Yeah.
You know, Final Fantasy X, for example, that's a game that can make you cry at the end of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Today there's no game that can do that.
Okay. So you more feeling into it,
Yes.
more passion.
Exactly.
We're missing a little passion.
More story, more quality, definitely that's what's worth going back in time for.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Again, guys, follow Doshi Got Deals on YouTube. There you go. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Nice. And we also have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, here we go. We got Retro Rob here.
Hi.
And I'm asking some of the YouTubers, how can we, you know, you get this, especially the younger generation, excited about like collecting and retro games and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I have kids, so my kids grew up with it with me. So we've got some arcade one-ups. So my daughter specifically, she likes a lot of beat-em-ups. So my kids, I've kind of immersed them into it, but not forced. I've given them a choice to like it, and it's worked out. I think it's like anything else. If you introduce it to them and see how they react, that's just me. So I don't know as far as like other kids at a younger generation, but I think coming to places like this with maybe, you know, friends, checking it out and seeing what this whole world's about is a good step.
So you're saying that convention in itself could be like a great step for keeping it alive.
Absolutely, yeah, because especially with the free play areas, the expos, they've got older consoles set up, and so kids can check them out. There's also the National Video Game Museum in Texas, Frisco, Texas. My children went to there, and like they were able to play older consoles, and like and a lot of people can see these and be like, oh, these are actually pretty cool. And so there's lots of ways, man. There's lots of ways for sure.
Make it a family thing.
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
I like it. I like it because you see a lot of families coming to these
Absolutely.
conventions a lot too.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that.
Yeah.
Again, guys, Retro Rob, awesome channel. Follow it up, subscribe.
It's an okay channel.
It's an awesome.
But thank you. All right.
Appreciate it.
We got Zelda. We're going with Zelda and Mario. Alright, let's do it.
Alrighty, we got Retro Card Collector.
What's going on?
So I've been asking people, how can we get the younger, especially the younger generation, more excited and getting into like retro gaming, collecting, keeping the hobby alive past what we see so far.
Now I like what Nintendo's been doing by putting like the Super Nintendo games on the Switch, stuff like that might get them playing them, and then maybe wanting to get a hold of those original games, right? I think once they do that, they see some of these retro games, are really amazing titles, that's going to help push them towards it.
I like it. So again, guys, make sure to follow, subscribe, awesome channel. Getting the full NES North American
Yeah, going for the whole
set.
thing.
So make sure to subscribe.
Check me
I'll
out.
put it down below. Let's go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is Retroscape on
What's up?
Instagram,
Yes.
part of the Pixel Game Squad.
Yes.
And I've been asking people, how can we get, especially the younger generation, interested in like retro gaming, collecting, and stuff like that?
You know, it's a great question because I feel like the younger generation, if they go right into the current stuff with like 3D worlds and open worlds, I don't know if they can ever go back to like 2D and side scrolling, and like they may feel that is like too limited, right? Because they're so used to open world. So if you get a kid that is only ever done the new stuff, can they even be interested? And I don't know. I mean, I feel like they can, but they just need to try, right?
So maybe picking games that sort of kind of mimic that openness. Like say for
Yeah.
instance, Link, the first Link game, the first Zelda game.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the open world. Like you definitely
It actually is a
set
little
on a
bit.
path.
It's definitely still 2D, right?
Yeah.
But it's open world where they can go explore and see things, and you know, maybe just like scale it slowly back like that, and then get it back to an even more 2D game.
Yeah. But I like it. So it's definitely a challenge.
I think
But,
so.
but some people are kind of getting into it.
Yeah,
Somehow.
I feel like you gotta catch those kids before they even try the new stuff. Get them playing that 2D first, and then expose them to 3D.
So it has to be kind of like a pass it down. You know, like
it's
on-
like
on
the father is
passing
like,
it down to the
"Hey
kids."
son or daughter, let's play some Super Mario Bros. First.
Okay. So it has to
Before
be
they
early.
even get to like Fortnite.
I like it. That kind of goes in the same path as some of the answers I've gotten, where it's like parents passing it down to the kids, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like, well,
I feel like that's an important step. So like if you're a parent, you should start with the old stuff first before they even get to the new
I
stuff.
like it.
They may never even want to go back.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. Again, guys, Retro Escape on Instagram, part of the Pixel Game Squad. Ben right here, awesome dude. Let's go. Appreciate it.
Alright, we've done the drum up here. He didn't make contact. Give it up. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there we go. One round in the book, boys.
So we got Retro Wolf here,
What's up, everybody?
and I've been asking people, what do you think would be a good way to, especially on the younger generation, to get them to like get into the hobby and into collecting in general and stuff?
So, I mean, I think like there's a lot of different ways to go about it, right? One of the biggest things is like, parents that grew up with it, getting their kids into it, and then them telling their friends, so on and so forth, that kind of thing. Also, obviously, Nintendo doing stuff like on the Switch where they, you got a Switch Online account, you can play a lot of their older games on your Switch Online account. People are like, oh, these games, are pretty fun. I'm gonna go check some more out. And then also just like stuff like this, these conventions like this, all right? Somebody, might just say, hey, that looks cool, let's go check that out. So yeah, man, I don't know, like it's,
Do you think there's a chance we can make it last longer than like our generation that really grew up with these games?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I really think so. I think that, just look at this con, dude. Like, look at how many people have been here all day. Like, retro collecting, the love of retro video games and retro toys and just all things vintage, nostalgia. It's not going away. It seems like it's getting more and more popular, actually, as time goes on. So, I think it's going to be good.
Nice. Again, guys, check out Retro Wolf. The channel is super awesome. But yeah, we'll see you around.
Yeah. Boom.
Let's go. Nice. All right, so we got the Pekin Preacher here.
What's up?
The YouTube channel, and I've been asking a lot of people, especially in the community, what are ways that we can like keep the hobby alive, especially with the younger generation.
Younger
We can get
generation.
them into it.
Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of ways. tell them that the new games like Fortnite are not worth it. No. That is one way. Don't do that because you might make your kids mad. I think what's really cool is to just sit down with them, especially if it's your kids.
Yeah.
You know, because they want to be loved by their parents. So if you just sit down with them and kind of show them, like, you know, hey, you like this, but here's what I played, and you should just check it out with me. And so that's what I do with mine. And I'll say, hey, do you want to spend some time together? Let's check out this game we playing Streets of Rage, playing Goemon's Adventure. So it's just like, if I can get some multiplayer games and show them the cool part about sitting down and overcoming challenges. Because a lot of times the kids just want to quit.
Yeah.
And so when I show them like how they can overcome a challenge, and even though it's video games, it does something for them to motivate them to their psyche, I guess, make them feel good about themselves.
Yeah.
And they're spending time with older people, and they get to experience what we had. So I just say, you know, getting out there and actually saying, sit down with me.
Yeah.
And now that's on a parent level. And so kids today, a lot of times, you know, they don't have what we had where you're sitting down. They may be online, and that's cool, but getting them to sit down where they're eating Doritos together, I know that sounds so dumb. We all can relate.
Yeah.
My kids love that. They love, so every one night out of the week, we get some Doritos and some candy. I know that's not the healthiest thing, so for all of you that are crunchy or whatever, just whatever, that's fun to sit down and snack and spend time with them. It really means something to them. And you say, this is what me and my friends used to do. And they like that, and then they want to show their friends. So
That's
like
awesome.
my kids do it with their cousins. So
I like it, kind of like a retro family night.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
Awesome. I like it. Well, again, guys, The Beacon Preacher, check it out on YouTube. Thank you so much. Awesome.
definitely
Appreciate
man.
it.
Yeah, no, appreciate
Nice.
you.
So we got Retro Rick, the big man,
What's up?
here, and I've been asking people a question in the community. What's one way that we can make the hobby, collecting, and, you know, physical stuff outlive us?
Ooh, I mean, you know, it's the next generation, bro. You can't. I mean, we're gonna die off, right?
Yeah.
So like, I just went over there and I saw like 8 kids playing Smash Bros on N64, and they were freaking laughing and loving it. You gotta pass it down to the next generation. It's our job to do that, man. You got to.
So family thing.
Yeah,
Pass it down.
family thing, dude. My son, all his friends have Switches and stuff like that. When they come over to the house, they're like, "Can we play that N64 thing?" Because they, you know what I mean? Because
love
my
it.
son does it, so he does it with his friends.
Yeah, I'm actually excited. My brother's with me for my kid's birthday, and I'm excited to just get back
Yes.
and sit on the N64 and just play multiplayer on the same couch.
So good.
You know, online, I'm a developer, I work from home.
Okay.
Like, I'm like, you came here from Georgia? I'm like, yes, because I craved it. You know, these
Yeah.
human connection, interaction like that.
Dude, 100%.
We're blessed to live it, and I think we need to grasp it back.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, especially this is what you do. You're a developer. We have to move forward for sure, but you got to remember, honor the past on things. I mean, this is where, and that's what's so great about Nintendo and stuff like that. It's continued. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, Atari's kind of like, well, they're not really continuing. They're making new Mario games. So it's cool to look back at history of seeing Jumpman, these 1981 arcade games, and see them evolve. It's good to hold on to that history, you know?
Love
It's
it.
cool.
Great job, by the way.
I really appreciate you.
It almost feels like you've done it more than once.
I have not. And I will. Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
man. Appreciate you.
Check it out. All right, cool. We are here with. Oh, you're so cool. My goodness. He's as tall as you think it is. But yeah, JRPG Life. Check him out on YouTube. No need introduction. And I've been asking people, what's a way that we can make the hobby, physical media, outlive our generation?
Well, YouTube continues to be thriving, and I think that's a great way to expose everybody to all the good things. Top 10 lists are great, you know, and all the retro content that exists is living and it's thriving on us. I think that's the best way.
I like it. I like it. Actually, I haven't heard that one yet, and it's a great way. Just, if you have an idea to start a YouTube channel, hey, maybe start one of your own.
Yeah, everybody do it.
Yeah, love it. Love it. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, you too.
It's
Good to see you.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I might need this though. Oh, the current is blind. Is the camera still on? I don't know. Oh, hey, I can see that. There you go. Alright, so there you go, guys. We talked to a lot of people in the community, and we actually agree with a lot of what they were saying.
Yeah.
Especially the passing it down to the younger generation, like as a family thing. One of the reasons why we're collecting is because we want to have all this stuff to introduce it to our kid and show him
the
memories that we had, and make new memories with him. Yeah, and I think encouraging the younger generation, whether they're getting into playing retro games or, like for instance, when we met that young store owner.
Yeah, he's only 23,
Yeah.
and he's a retro game store owner. I mean, video games in general, but he specializes a lot in retro games. So, in a future video, not the next one, but a future one, we will actually be sitting down and talking with him about what it's like to be a Gen Z young store owner of a retro game store.
Yeah, so it should be fun. Definitely stick around. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like
And subscribe.
and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.